Many people are actually accusing him of breaking Section 110 of Article 3 of the Constitution.
No.
Treason. Yes. Hashtag Trump treason is trending.
It is a strong word, but sorry, a lot of people on Twitter, I have right here from Corey Michael Smith, this is a real question. Does treason committed while campaigning disqualify a presidential candidate?
Wow.
Yeah, look, there's a White House petition right here charged Donald J. Trump with treason, and today's cover of the New York Daily News actually is just as bold as it can get. It is basically saying lock him up.
Where was that on
you
the
guys,
AMAs?
not everyone is agreeing to this. A tweet by Mexican woman for Trump. The fact that Trump treason's trending #1 explains it all. Dems had it all planned to switch to the distraction of the disastrous Democratic convention.
The Democratic convention has not been disastrous. The lead
Yes, it
up
has.
to the Democratic convention was disastrous. They
We
lost
had
their.
Bernie
Listen,
folks who
just
walked
hold on.
out.
Just hold on first. There were Bernie folks that there was a handful of Bernie folks that walked
The place
out.
was
but-
empty, Brett.
No.
What? No, stop.
The
That's not
convention
true.
was
That's just
an
not
actual
true.
footage
None of
of
that.
it.
None of that is true. The lead up to the convention was disastrous. The convention brought a lot of people together. And
It did
this
not.
is Donald Trump. Just so everyone knows, there's a general rule of a ceasefire during the conventions. You let the other side do what they do, and then you do what you do. And Trump has broken that tacit agreement between people to bring the attention back to him. And what he's trying to do is start a fire that affects Hillary Clinton negatively, but what he has ended up doing is starting one on his own tail.
Hillary
burned
already
himself.
did that fire on her own.
Well, look,
He doesn't
How?
need to start a
How?
fire.
what's on
How?
fire?
Back that
The
up.
Democratic people, we're split. We saw this at the convention. People walked out. People walked out, did not want to
90% of
hear her
voters,
speak.
90%
this is, in
of
my
Bernie
opinion,
voters said that they will
this is what
support Bernie.
happened.
Look,
One at a time, one at a
My
time.
question is this: what does any of that have to do with
That
Trump
there's no
calling
support.
on Russia to
Right.
release these
Because
emails and saying that the media will reward them handsomely?
like-
The facts of what's going on is, so everyone is clear what Trump is talking about. There were 20,000 emails that were leaked from the Democratic National Committee. What Trump's talking about is the 30,000 emails that Hillary Clinton reportedly deleted from her private server before handing it over to the investigators. And Trump didn't say, I can't call it treason, because Trump didn't say, Putin, go get those things. It's if you can find them, if you have them, hand them over. And people who support Trump say, because they cite when he says, because the media will reward you for it.
Even John Kasich is getting in. Right here, he says Hillary Clinton put our security at risk on Twitter, but Putin is not our friend. Foreign meddling in U.S. elections cannot be tolerated.
At the very least, what was hilarious is Time Magazine tweeted out that searches on Google for the definition of the word treason spiked during all of this.